me. No, I'm a bit of an eccentric one. There's no beating around the bush there. Well, last I checked, I'm pretty sure my name's Rodney. And I run the dispenser.
Rodney is energetic and independent. That independence is something he values about Townsend Leather.
Well, I think after having done it as long as I have now, they just kind of trust that I know what I'm doing and kind of, oh, Rodney knows what he's doing. He's a bit of a spaz. Let's just let him go. So it's nice to be trusted in that way.
Rodney is meticulous with inventory and takes huge pride and passion to his role on the dispenser. But watching him work today, you'd think he's been settled into this routine for years, and it's always been smooth. But it's not always been that way.
Oh boy. I think it had to have been a year or so in to me being on the dispenser. I came in one day at like 4:15. And it looked as if the frosting machine at a donut factory fucking exploded. Overnight, one of my hoses had burst, and there was about 300 pounds of chemicals all over the place. I was freaking out. Didn't know. It was one of those situations where, like, having not been through that, you're like, if it ever happens, I'm gonna quit. I stood there in complete shock. I didn't know what to do for a solid 10 minutes. I called my dad. I was like hyperventilating. I don't know what to do. This is fucking nuts. But it took about 6 hours to clean that day. I don't think anybody really knew what the hell to do, because I don't think anybody had really seen 350 pounds of shit all over the place. And truth be told, I hadn't either. I think it was let's let him breathe for a minute. He'll figure something out. I started to, but it was a process for sure. It's been an interesting 5 years, certainly. Kind of shit you won't forget for a while anyway.
And Rodney does not put his life wisdom and experiences to waste. He's humble and grateful.
I mean, I can honestly say that I'm thankful to be here. When I first got hired, coming on kind of pulled me out of a bad spot. And it's not something you ever forget. So I'm just, even 5 years in, I'm thankful for the sandwich money at the very least.
When asked about what Rodney has been learning lately, he responded heartfeltfully. He said, "Honestly, a lot of the learning and progress I've made has been directly related to mental health and how I go about day-to-day things. It's taken me a long time to feel constructive in how I deal with feelings and emotions. But lately, it's definitely been about figuring out mental health and how it applies to all aspects of life for me and how to help those around me."
When you've lived life the way I have, eccentric is just, you kind of wake up and oops, there it is.
Rodney is someone who cares deeply, is thoughtful about his work, and wants to share his hard-earned knowledge with others. He's quick to laugh and quick to care, and we are so grateful to you, Rodney. Congratulations on 5 years.